Hi guys, welcome back Darish Zone. This is a special video I made for the Meteor backers, so I will not release this video on my YouTube channel. It's not sense because this is a little experiment I made actually on the Meteor image. The bakers helped me on cover the cost of the card, so I'm obliged to keep them aware to the image workload, or what you call that the roadmap. Let's call that the roadmap. I've hit the frame as usual. Damn. Okay, and where's the catch? I'm doing experiment. King is released right now, so I just take my time for this Meteor image, because you know the base is gigantic, 512 gigabyte. What you wanna do with all this space? I'm I'm desperate. I don't know what to do. I don't know where to go. I need a guide, a Sherpa. I don't know all these possibilities, all this space, and so I'm experimenting. I'm back to Batocera. Yes, I'm back to Batocera because the guys keep improving the 5.23 version. We are still at beta, but there's no problem because you can update Batocera regardless of the ROM set installed, because there is like a firmware. When the update is available, you will see on updates. If I turn on update, auto update now, it will prompt me immediately to update, but this is a developer version, so it will update to the stable version, so it will go back technically. But when the 5.23 will be released officially, you will prompt to update to the 5.23 final. So no problem if I work and release Meteor on, but it is, I think if I release the image on the Batocera base, I will release on 5.23 final for sure. Why I'm back to Batocera? As I said, is improved day after day. The guys, the Batocera team has made a work impressive. This system sound, look and play like a next level, next generation of front end. It puts other front end RetroPie into shame. Other front ends looks like 486 old ass computers, and this looks like a console. First of all, forget the terminal text and things like that, because there's no terminal at all. All is included on this menu. There's not the menu. There's not menu. You can enable the favorites like the RetroPie. You can for players, all games is already on favorites and let's play, but there's not anymore. This will never be this menu on Batocera. The options tab is absent. There's not option tab, because all you need is here. Here you have all the option you need, and you have the control on everything you want. You can overclock the system, you can set the bezel, you can set the shaders, you can do anything and rid of completely of the fucking RetroArch with messed with everything you made, you can mess totally RetroArch, but Batocera do always everything, do everything and always for you. So you can set on this menu is crucial. On this game you can set the game ratio, so you can skip, you can stretch all games on widescreen, for example. You can decide the smooth games, so the bilinear filtering I like to be disabled, you know, but just put on auto and you will see a smooth image, morbid image. Rewind, autosave, shader set. You can set the shader you want. You are three types: enhanced, retro, and scan lines. Just select the shader of your favorite shader. Integration scale if you want a perfect image. Decoration, with the decoration you can set the bezel for every system. I will let on auto at the moment. And another fantastic, I keep the audio for this, I don't care if YouTube strikes me, what the fuck, I don't care. The player, the BGM player of Batocera is fantastic. It let you to set a custom soundtrack for every system, and the system which doesn't have their specific soundtrack just play random tracks, which in this case are PRMOS and myself. So our music for the generic tabs and custom specific music for the system. For example, let's go to the Commodore 64. You hear first of all, when you skip the tab, the music changes. So if you go to Commodore 64, and I've set, of course, all Commodore 64 remixes for this tab. So when you explore the Commodore 64 huge set, you will hear only Commodore 64 related music. Okay? Other tabs are generic, so the Final Burn Alpha you hear the Street Fighter music. And the Batocera also have the Amstrad GGX 4000, a new system which doesn't run very well on RetroPie, but run well, very good on the Batocera. And this Arcade Classic is the MAME, because Batocera doesn't have the arcade merged set. So I've set the MAME tab and the Final Burn Alpha tab separately. MSX, Nintendo 64, Neo Geo CD, Super Nintendo also have custom music, and Sega CD. So you can have specific music for every system. And another thing I like of Batocera is the fact the video snaps doesn't conflict with the audio player, so you can let it go, the music, the audio of the videos and the background music without problems. You can also disable the video audio, and this is the option only play system specific music folder. If you disable this option, you will hear normal background music as usual, random shuffle. So you have both the and hit the camera again. Who cares? This is a video for the bakers. I will not edit neither. And another thing of the Batocera is the speed, guys. Is fast. Is fast. Maybe it's not fast like the King image, but is fast. We are still around 5 seconds, and you have to consider it loads automatically the bezel for every system, and it set this bezel very retro bezel. Okay, and fantastic, the controller is already set for Spectrum, and RetroPie doesn't have the... On this bezel the blacks looks like gray, because it's a very retro bezel, inspired by CRT Holden more. Oh my god, these Spectrum games are so good. we have to do the Spectrum night, absolutely, guys. It's so good. Okay, so bezel for every system, and if you hate bezel, no problem, just go game settings, decoration, none. Let's try again, 1942, and no bezel, so you don't have to enter at all on the RetroArch, but you can take sneak a peek, because RetroArch is beautiful. It's a totally new UI, and is very appeal to the eye. Is similar to Nintendo Switch. It's totally different. The ugly green screen is look like a new generation, but the options are the same, so no problem. Okay, and Amiga. Amiga also is fast because it still uses the fast boot of the RetroPlay set, so there's no text boot. The games load immediately, 10 seconds. You can still go into the Amiberry, and every game is set automatically, so that there's not a need to go to set AGA. It's automatic, but unfortunately still the save states are broken, but you can save into the game. You just not save through Amiberry, the quick save, but you have to consider many RetroArch core doesn't save like the Commodore 64, so it not ruins the experience. And so there's support for the videos, so no problem. There's support for the emulation station theme. This is the Meteor theme I made, but there's no problem. You can load the same the same theme I made for the King are here. Classy, arcade, no problem. You just have to do this thing. When you change theme, you have to reset every RAM, so otherwise it's freaked out. So you have to go to game settings and update game list. Did refresh the VRAM and stabilize. It exists the word stabilize, I don't know. There's already 50,000 of games. As you can see, almost the King set is installed. It miss the PlayStation games for the moment, but I don't know You see, I have to set properly the new GeoCD. The menu is wrong. Another thing that let me think hard about Batocera. You like, I love the new GeoCD, the no loadings, and the Bato guy said that the support on the last version, so you can also play the Neo Geo CD games without loadings through the Libertro Neo CD emulator. Maybe the loadings are okay. I've disabled the shader because the Neo Geo shader is very good. One moment, please. And there's a lot of vertical arcade bezel already set. You have to see the vertical, is beautiful. Let's try Art of Fighting 2. Yes, and you see the Neo Geo CD specific overlay, no loadings. You may not like, there's not loadings, it's the same. You may not like I show you is the genuine Neo CD. Neo, you see on the bottom left Neo CD, last version. You may not like this bezel, this gray bezel. There's not black on this. All blacks are gray. But there's no problem at all because you can set the bezel you want, and I will work around that. You can not only you can set let's drive it vertical. A funny thing is it adapts every bezel to every game. Look at Neo CD games on a vertical screen. You look where it's adapted. It's fantastic. Oh my god, it's so good. Oh my god, maybe I like this more. It's so arcadey. Oh my god. It's strange. Okay, it's a little late. I'm record this late. I can talk loud. I can talk louder. I have to keep quiet. But I talk bullshit, so who cares? Let's see the games, most important. Oh my god, I love this thing. I want to play the golf with this bezel. And so, Neoturf Masters. I love this game. No. And so this is a test. It's not official. I just wait for your thoughts about this. I have to say the base is stable. Is a beat'em up. Is incredible stable. I've not found a big hassle, to be honest. And I repeat, you can update. It's all in Japanese, but no problem because you can change the region. I had to get used a little because I... Oh my god. Region. You see region, just set USA and you set. Just set USA and you set. It's a restart, of course. It's so fascinating. No loadings. You see, you can play the arcade or the CD specific. I don't think the music is enhanced. But you see, it's a little different game than the arcade. I love this advancement, it's so good. Oh my god, it's so good. Fairway. So it's simple, it's very simple, there's not a script, there's not external, all is set by default, is that a beautiful background music, it's fast, it's simple. It's way less customizable than RetroPie, so I could have some problems with the custom system. You see, there's not custom system, it lacks the hex, and it lacks the Super Nintendo CD. That could be a problem, but we'll see. And finally, the Commodore 64 has a libretto emulator. Oh no, wait, wait, let's look together, let's see together. Oh my god, Last Ninja. I've set the game on full HD output. Look at the Commodore 64 page. Oh my god. You have to change. I've already set the spacebar on B button. Not set by default. Look how it's good. Darish Zone, you always play 1942 on your video. Basta. Okay guys, this is all for now. Please tell me your thought about a possible build with that base, and we catch up on the next time. Bye bye.